Squawk Box, a charismatic and flamboyant macaw, is the host of the most anticipated event in the aviary, the annual bird brain battle. From his perch in the town's Central Park, he announces the challenges through a megaphone made of a rolled-up leaf. The prize? A year's supply of the finest sunflower seeds and the coveted Golden Perch trophy. The competitors are introduced. Professor Beekman, a bespectacled African gray parrot who quotes facts but has no common sense. Bombay, a street-smart pigeon who's an expert in finding shortcuts. Gertie, a motherly goose who believes everything can be solved with kindness and a firm honk. Zippy, a hyperactive hummingbird who moves faster than he thinks. And Buck, a proud rooster whose strategy is sheer, unadulterated confidence. The first challenge is to sort a giant pile of mixed seeds into separate bowls using only their beaks. Professor Beekman meticulously plans his approach based on weight and size. Bombay simply scatters most of them on the ground and eats the ones he likes. Zippy creates a blur of motion, but ends up with everything more jumbled. Gertie tries to organize everyone, slowing them down. Buck crows loudly, intimidating the seeds into sorting themselves. They don't. Squawk Box judges the results. Bombay is disqualified for eating the evidence. Beekman wins on technicality, but has taken so long that the sun has moved. Zippy gets an A for effort. Gertie is awarded Best Sportsbirdship. Buck is given a penalty for foul language. The second challenge is a maze made of shiny, reflective surfaces. The goal is to find a single worm at the center. The birds, seeing their own reflections, become utterly distracted. Buck spends the entire challenge fighting his own reflection, declaring victory over the other handsome guy. Gertie tries to befriend her reflection. Professor Beekman, relying on logic, realizes he can ignore the visuals and use echolocation, poorly, by tapping his beak on the walls. Bombay, however, doesn't even enter the maze. He flies over the top, drops a breadcrumb on the worm from above, and casually walks in the entrance to claim his prize. Squawk Box is both annoyed and impressed. During intermission, a mischievous squirrel named Squeakins, jealous of the attention, tries to sabotage the trophy, replacing the Golden Perch with a painted stick. No one notices. Squawk Box presents a series of human objects. The birds must demonstrate what they think it's used for. A rubber duck is presented. Beekman gives a lecture on bath time hydrodynamics. Bombay tries to mate with it. Gertie attempts to hatch it. Zippy uses it as a springboard. Buck challenges it to a duel. A Wi-Fi router is the next object. The birds all give it a wide berth except for Professor Beekman, who lands on it, puffs out his chest, and proudly declares, "Logic, reason, all-knowing," believing he is the source of all information. The final challenge is a relay race to transport a delicate, painted egg through an obstacle course using only a spoon. The teams are chosen at random. Beekman is paired with Bombay, and Gertie is paired with Zippy. Buck volunteers to be the official cheerleader, loudly and unhelpfully.